quick Sunday morning post or idea that I want to share, and something that has been asked to me a bit, and I've been spending a lot of time thinking about it. What's the number one thing that someone could do, or number one, I don't know how I want to put it, but the one thing you could do that would ensure success in everything you try? And over this last couple of years, working with numerous clients and the efforts that I've done personally, the number one thing that will ensure your success in anything you put your mind to is consistency. Do the thing every day, no matter what. Consistency. Now, this doesn't mean consistency where, other areas of your life fall apart because you're being so consistent in one thing. But find the things that will take you towards your goals, and do those things every day. Even if it's just a little time, but you still do it. Even if it's just a few minutes, but you still do it. Hope everybody's having a great day.
I've been traveling for this past week and getting a little difficult in recording, but I did, as you saw, just brought up the topic today of consistency is really the key to success. I want to explore that topic a little deeper today on how you can apply the idea of consistency to really anything you want to improve in your life. And you are guaranteed having success. And that's something that I think is really important to understand. So consistency may sound like a buzzword, but today we're going to explore why it matters so much, how you integrate it into your life, and how to maintain it without sacrificing balance in other areas. So why is consistency so crucial to success? The answer lies in momentum. Success isn't built in a day, a week, or even a month. It's the result of showing up day after day to do the work. Even when it's tough, even when you don't feel like it, it's about building small habits that compound over time to create lasting change. And this kind of relates to anything, but most of us can probably think of some times in our life, especially around fitness, where we want to improve strength or endurance. We don't just go to the gym or don't just train once or twice. We have to keep going. We lift weights or we run consistently. We push ourselves over time and the results follow. The same principle applies to any goal, whether it's career achievement, mastering a new skill, personal growth, or improving your relationships. The key here is that consistency doesn't mean you have to be perfect. It's not about doing everything at 100% all the time. It's about continuing, even when you don't have the energy or time to give it your all. Even if it's just 10 minutes a day, a small action that moves the needle forward, you're building momentum. So one of the biggest misconceptions I hear is that in order to be consistent, you have to pour all your energy into one thing and let the rest of your life fall apart. And I've seen that a lot. That's not the type of consistency we're talking about today. Instead, I want you to think about balance. True consistency is sustainable consistency. It's about incorporating habits that support your goals while still maintaining your overall well-being. Here's a few tips to help you maintain consistency without burning out. Start small. You don't need to overhaul your life in one day. Start with one small habit that moves you toward your goal. Maybe it's 10 minutes of reading each day, writing a few sentences in a journal, or a quick workout. The goal is to show up, even if it's in small ways. Over time, this will grow. It's about making a promise to yourself and believing it. Set clear, realistic goals. Being consistent doesn't mean setting yourself up for failure with unrealistic expectations. Make sure your goals are achievable within the constraints of your life. Break them down into smaller steps that are manageable. Embrace imperfection. Let go of the idea that you have to be perfect. Consistency doesn't mean you'll never miss a day. It just means you get back on track as soon as you can. Life happens. That's okay. Be adaptable, but remember, consistency is about coming back to your process. Build systems, not just goals. Rather than focusing solely on the end result, build systems and routines that make consistency a habit. This could be a morning routine, setting aside time in the evening for reflection, or scheduling specific times for your most important tasks. Now that we've talked about the importance of consistency and how to make it sustainable, let's look at how we can apply this into our life today. I want to challenge you to choose one area of your life where you know consistency can make a difference. It could be your fitness, your career, your relationships, or even your mindset. Here are 3 actionable steps to help you get started. Number 1, identify the most important habit. Ask yourself, what's one small habit I can commit to every day that'll get me closer to my goal? This could be something as simple as spending 10 minutes each day planning your next step or setting aside 5 minutes for meditation. Number 2, track your progress. There's power in seeing how far you've come. Use a journal or an app to track your daily actions, even if you don't see results right away. Tracking keeps you accountable and helps you see the big picture. The big thing I want to stress here is you always want to measure yourself backwards, where you came from, not where you're trying to get to. This allows us to cultivate an attitude of gratitude. Number 3, celebrate the small wins. Don't wait until you've reached the end goal to celebrate. Each time you show up and stick to your habit, give yourself credit. These small wins build your confidence and reinforce the habit. You are starting to believe in yourself. So, what's stopping you from becoming more consistent? Remember, consistency is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's the small, steady steps that lead to lasting transformation. You don't need to do it all at once. You just need to show up. If you've been struggling with consistency or feel like you're falling off track, know that you're not alone. You have the power to start again right now, today. Just take the first step and the next one will follow. Thanks for joining me on the daily truths and the weekly wins. I hope today's episode leaves you inspired to embrace life's challenges and make the most of every day. Don't forget to subscribe and share this with someone who could use a little boost. Join me again for more insights and encouragement. Until then, remember, progress, not perfection. Keep striving, keep growing.